I feel that in Asian society, sometimes we look at children as caregivers. So old people think, this is a very old-fashioned way, but people still think like that. Oh, I am going to get old, and then in my 70s or 80s, I don't want to go to a nursing home. That's so embarrassing. I want to live with my son or my daughter, and they'll wait on me hand and foot. They respect me and serve me tea like this every day. No. Okay, that's not going to happen anymore, Grandpa. You better find a way to live on your own, take care of yourself. Not because your kids are no good, but because they have their own lives. The modern world is not built that way. Maybe when we were living on a farm or in a kampung, the 3 generations will live in one household. That was the dream of the past. Today, we don't have very many 3-generation households anymore. And if they exist, they are living in quite cramped situations. So this idea of your kid looking after you, I feel is not practical. I think you can expect your kid to contribute financially, maybe. If they don't have their own struggles, maybe they'll give you something. And if they don't, you can always sue them in court. We have a special law for that. But by and large, Singapore is moving towards a different paradigm. The future is, when we get old, we have to take care of ourselves. And we have to figure out, okay, if we can't walk, do we have a caregiver to come in to take care of us, or do we move to a home? That's one thing Singapore is short of. We don't have enough nursing homes for the people who live like past 70, 80, where they may not be able to walk, they have dementia, or they have other health concerns. We need to find a good environment for them. Right now, I feel we haven't got a good way financially to manage that.
When you look at the whole situation, rising costs, and the fact that families are more broken up now in that they don't live together as a large unit. You are out there on your own, trying to fend for yourself. You're getting older, you're getting weaker, you have less resources. You could have dementia, you cannot earn an income. What's the point of living?
Wow. So basically, your question is the meaning of life.
Sort of, but also the value of death.
The value of death, I like that. It's a good question, because the old way of thinking was that you have to live for as long as possible. There's value in living for the sake of it. But I think the way I look at it is, the value is all in our relationships. If we have people that we care about, that we like being with, then of course we must carry on living. But if not, if they have all gone, then why are we still hanging around? The thing is, we can't help that part. We can't choose to die at a certain time, at least not in Singapore. It's not legal. That's a great legal issue, by the way. Whether we should have the right to push a button and say, okay, I'm done, time's up, the referee has blown the final whistle, and I'm ready to call it a day. Press the button, see you on the other side. No. We have some laws that say that if we are ill in a certain way, we can tell the doctors, okay, don't resuscitate me, don't let me become a vegetable, turn off the life support. We are almost there. I feel that we should have a right to say, we don't want to be a burden anymore. We don't see any point. We're quite happy to go right now. We should have a law like that. We probably won't, because Singapore is still a very conservative place. just to remove Section 377A caused a lot of controversy here. There are a lot of people who feel that there are universal values that cannot be attacked. And if you have a law that allows for euthanasia or assisted suicide, many people are going to say it's immoral. You shouldn't be allowed to choose for yourself. I think if you ask our government, if it was up to them, they'll probably say, let's do it. Let's allow people to choose for themselves when they want to check out. But I feel that you look at the whole world, there aren't many countries that have gone that far. And that's because a lot of conservative thinking on this still exists. People don't like the idea of leaving when you're ready.
Thanks for sharing your thoughts and all the stuff that you've been through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I love the fact that despite everything and what you're recently going through, you're still very upbeat, very positive.
What can you do? Life's like that.